Is Vechain about to head to 10 cents and then $1 this year? Let's find out. It's 2021, and as we're all aware of by now, the crypto bull run is well underway. Huge amounts of gains are being made all over the space, and it doesn't seem likely that this sentiment in the market is going to change anytime soon. All-time highs are being set almost every single day for many cryptocurrencies currently, with a massive amount of money flowing into the crypto space as a whole from institutional and retail investment alike. Bitcoin just passed 60k for the first time, and it seems likely will move beyond 100k in short order. It seems extremely likely that Bitcoin could be between $200,000 and $300,000 by the end of the bull run, and this bodes well that there is still plenty of price action available this year for altcoins such as Vechain before euphoria triggers a bear market. Whilst many disagree that this bull run is never going to end, it's important to remember that the 4-year cycles that have been dictated by the Bitcoin halving have always been respected so far, and it doesn't seem as though this trend will end this time around. If the cycles are broken, a super cycle could be underway where projects continue to grow over the next few years. However, in either instance, smart investors will be ready for both contingencies, and the safest way to protect yourself from large fluctuations in the market is to take profits on the way up and on the way down to minimize the risk, especially towards the predicted end of the bull market in August-September time. One of the worst mistakes made by investors in 2017 was holding their cryptos for too long expecting the market to recover and continue upwards, and it never did until the next cycle. This means that there is still time for some amazing gains in the cryptocurrency space this year, and Vechain has just reached 8 cents and looks set to hit 10 cents in short order. Will it hit $1 in 2021? Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, please make sure to turn on all notifications. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Vechain may be one of the top cryptocurrencies in the entire space currently because of one key fact, which is a real-world use case. Vechain's protocol is perfectly designed to interface with current systems and actually solve an issue right now in the world for business, which is to help with supply chain management. A huge amount of cryptocurrency market price action is speculative currently, as it's such a nascent market. One of the best things to look for in quality cryptos that will survive in the long term is a specific and useful use case along with good adoption. Vechain also has this in abundance, with huge companies currently using Vechain for their supply chain management, which makes Vechain one of the few cryptocurrencies in the world that is actually receiving use in the wider world. This sort of sentiment for Vechain is extremely positive, especially in the long term, because it seems likely that if they've received adoption from the likes of Walmart and BMW, that they will likely continue to receive adoption from other large companies as time goes on. This is the primary reason we're so bullish on Vechain on this channel, because it has the two key pillars of true success of a cryptocurrency in the future, which are use case and adoption. As we stated, the cryptocurrency market price action is currently made up of a huge amount of speculation, but in the long term this will not benefit projects unless they can carve out a clear market for themselves and their utility, and this is something that Vechain has already begun doing and has been highly successful with. Because of this, it seems like no surprise that Vechain has started to see some price action increase in recent months. When we posted a video a month or so ago about Vechain as the price was dropping to just under 4 cents, many individuals were skeptical that Vechain was going to perform in this bull run, as many other cryptos were pumping all across the space. However, in a bull market, it's important to remember that smart investors will look for quality cryptocurrencies that haven't moved yet as a good buying opportunity, as buying cryptos that have already pumped hundreds of percent is likely a recipe for disaster. Whilst many had written off Vechain due to its slow start in the bull run, since that video 1 month ago, Vechain has doubled in price to around 8 cents, and it seems the 10 cent mark is just around the corner. Since breaking all-time highs of 6 cents, we're currently in uncharted territory for Vechain, and the price discovery mode combined with a bull run usually spells a massive pump for most coins. This will likely be especially true for Vechain once investors start to realise how much utility and quality Vechain provides to adopters. Many cryptocurrencies in the bull market pump on hype alone, but Vechain has incredible fundamentals to back it up, and is one of the reasons we're so bullish on it. Vechain is targeting supply chain management as its market, and the protocol has been developed specifically with this in mind. It aims to interface with current systems to improve an already existing industry and add additional utility to the supply chain through its tracking protocol, and has already seen great adoption as a result. The current supply chain as a whole is valued at around $50 trillion, and it seems Vechain is stood in great stead to capture a good amount of this market going into the future. Vechain could easily pump massively in price if it starts to capture good amounts of this market share, combined with the network effect of being adopted by large companies. The fact that Vechain is already in use by huge companies such as BMW, BYD and Walmart is a massively bullish sign for the protocol, especially for it to continue gaining market share. The global supply chain is going to increase in value as time goes on and the global market develops as well, and Vechain is positioning itself perfectly to capitalise on this amazing opportunity going forward. When you consider all the different components of the supply chain, including the goods themselves and the infrastructure that stores goods in transition, there is a lot of utility that Vechain can provide to improve upon and maintain these systems. Vechain simply is a blockchain protocol that focuses on supply chain tracking, specifically through the tracking of goods and various information about them. Through the use of RFID tags, Vechain can store all manner of information about goods in the supply chain, including their geolocation at all times, quality of the goods, their sell-by dates, conditions that they're being stored in, and many more useful nuances about the goods. This data can be constantly monitored on the blockchain and has a massive amount of utility for businesses who adopt the protocol. The amount of information about the products that can be tracked at all times would be extremely useful for businesses, as they can identify and adapt any issues or inefficiency in their supply chain more easily, ultimately leading to them potentially saving a massive amount of capital. This is especially true in regards to goods that can be spoiled in transition, such as food, and can give companies information that they could then use to improve their infrastructure in effective ways. The information about goods is stored immutably on the blockchain and is very unlikely to be incorrect, and this can remove a lot of the human error involved in the supply chain also. Goods can be tracked effectively and efficiently, and dApps can be created by businesses to further micromanage their goods and shipments through the use of more robust platforms like Vechain. When you start to consider the potential of this, it becomes apparent that Vechain is a really massive innovation, and the fact it's already receiving adoption shows that it's leading the way in its chosen target market in terms of blockchain technology being used with a real-world use case. The smart contract layer of Vechain in combination with the data stored on the blockchains could give countless fantastic use cases for dApps on the blockchain offered to other businesses or consumers. For example, giving the option for consumers to view where their goods have come from when they sit down for a meal, or being able to automatically order products once they come into stock through the use of Vechain tracking. These kinds of innovations that improve the efficiency and transparency of the relationship between consumer and business will likely give Vechain a great reputation as a symbol of trust between parties, which would be an exceptional circumstance for Vechain to be in. In this instance, it's easy to imagine the next step for Vechain will be that Vechain users are the preferred parties to work with, due to their trustless cooperation with others, and this would lead to further adoption and the rising of reputation for Vechain. One of the greatest aspects of blockchain technology is the transparency of the ledger, and this could be harnessed to full benefit of the Vechain protocol through the use of innovations such as this. When you consider all of these fundamentals, along with the recent price action pump of Vechain, it seems increasingly more likely that it will reach $1 and beyond this year. When you look at the crypto space and realise that many projects are seeing huge gains on speculation alone, many investors will start to get frustrated that Vechain had not moved much yet in the bull run. When you look at the incredible fundamentals for Vechain, however, the long-term future looks amazing. However, the price has roughly 4x'd in the past months to around 8 cents, and it doesn't seem like it's about to stop now. It's hit a new all-time high and is in price discovery mode, which means that there are no technicals to consider. Usually when this occurs, cryptos see a massive appreciation in short order. After hitting its all-time high, Bitcoin doubled in roughly a month after, and another pump for Vechain seems incredibly likely. With a project as solid as Vechain, it seems only a matter of time before more pumps happen for the crypto, as it's currently not seen huge gains in recent altcoin seasons. If Vechain receives a pump that takes it into the 10-cent range in the next few weeks, it stands in very good stead to continue its run to $1 and beyond over the next 6 months, as the bull run approaches a climax. With a current market cap of around $5 billion, it seems very likely that Vechain still has a huge amount of potential to grow in the coming years. So what do you think of Vechain? Does it have the potential to hit the heights that so many believe that it can? Drop a comment down below and share your price target for Vechain, along with the reasons behind it. We're always interested to know what you think. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.